Howdy doody. Well, a few things have happened since the last time that I posted. Again, we're woodworking in small places, and I don't have a lot of room here. I got a scroll saw, and that takes up some more space. And I also got a spindle sander, which does the same. Now, what I tried to do is I tried to put the spindle sander up above, and I don't know if you looked at my router table, but I have this false top on the router table, and I would lower the spindle sander down to that. But now that I have this too, and I didn't like having that up above, I decided to make a shelf the same height as this. And as you can see, I've got this mounted right now on MDF, and I have some handles to be able to pull it from a shelf onto here, and I did the same thing with a spindle sander. So in a second I'll kind of, I'm going to grab the camera and I'll kind of give you an idea of where this is all going, and then I'll go ahead and do it, just to show you how I did it. I got to figure out where is my, oh come on, there. Okay, here's kind of where we were at. I'm moving the camera around a little bit. I wish this was a little wider, but this is an old camera. Anyway, what I had done is right up there, I hung the sander. And I would lower it down here, and you can see the clips up there on that board there is where the rope went to. And it just, you know, was a pain. And here's the spindle sander I got. By the way, these things, this is a rigid one, which actually comes with a belt for it also, but it comes with 4 or 5 spindles, and the table comes up. I've got it folded down right now, but that's like $200. I mean, you can buy 2 of these for one of a jet or whatever, and this is, I think I've used the belt sander attachment more than the spindle part. But anyway, and if you do all your paperwork right, you get them at Home Depot. I think that's the only place you can get them. You can get them on eBay, but they charge you more, including shipping, than just going to Home Depot and getting them. So I'm not quite understanding that one. But anyway, if you do it right, it's... So here's what I did. I put this shelf on, and I put that whiteboard over the top of some plywood, so it'd slide easy, and I mounted the sander on the MDF, and this was all the way up to this area here before, and I could tilt my table saw back in there when I took it out of the way and things like that. So I have to rearrange how I put things. I had back in there all my battery chargers, and now I've taken them away, and I built a shelf for those, and you can see I have the electrical inside, and so I have all my battery chargers now on a shelf, and it's on casters, so I can roll it to a different spot later or whatever. So anyway, oh, and I also kind of redid this cabinet a little bit, where I hang my clamps. And what I can do now is undo. You can see I use a lot of these things. They work pretty good. So I can undo that, and when I move these clamps out of the way, I can move that board down and then push this thing to where it goes, this stand. But I'll go ahead and connect this up and show you how I get this over here, how easy it is now to do. And again, here's the scroll saw, and it's mounted on a board, and I just put these handles on to make it easy to slide it in and out, and go from there. So real easy to clamp down there. Oh, this is my little rabbit that I made just for I'm practicing learning how to run this thing. So I'm getting ready to make a bed for my daughter. So anyway, oh, I got a stool too, which takes up a little bit of space, but it's nice with the scroll saw and when I'm thinking. So anyway, I will go ahead and put this back on the tripod and kind of show you how I get that over there. Okay, I'm back. Now I'll show you how I do this. Get my new stool out of the way. Take this cabinet, kind of get it out of the way. Doesn't take much to move it. Still, this is much easier than going up above. Okay, now I take this cabinet and pull this around. Usually what I do is I kind of turn this way. Now I'm coming towards you here, so I hope I don't kick you out of the way. And anyway, take this over here. And you only have to be close. And the clamp's out of the way here. And slide that out of the way. Now if I wanted to grab the other unit, I would just move this up here and slide this on here, and I'll show you how, oh, wrong spot. I'll show you how these spindles go. But you can look up one of these at Rigid. Here's all the spindles, all the parts and everything. Works pretty good. But anyway, and you can see I can take this back over here is where I usually take it, so I can get it, plug in my dust collection and all that. And then when I bring it back, it's a matter of sliding it here. And I had it on an upper shelf too for a while, but I'm getting too old to be lifting things like this and then trying to set them down. So, and then basically I bring this back over here and do this. So, anyway, that's kind of what's going on. Oh, I'll be right back because I'll show you something I added to my fold-up table. Actually, I'll make this a separate video to add onto the fold-up table because I did add a shelf, and I'll talk about that in a separate video. Thanks. Goodbye. Oh, let me see. I gotta remember this thing.